Hey, it's day 30. Hi, everybody. So day 30 of 365 days of gratitude. So tonight I wanted to talk about music and how it impacts us. And to me, music is a ministry, even when it's not non-secular. So I feel like, music can minister to your soul and your spirit. And I got to thinking about it because over the weekend, one of my sons is probably the biggest, greatest Coldplay fan there is, and he was mentioning, so excited because Coldplay had put out a snippet of new music that was coming. So he is such a fan that this changed his life. I'm telling you, it changed how he felt about the day, the weekend, and this week coming. I mean, he has just been on cloud nine because of that. And he's a big music fan, period. But he absolutely loves Coldplay. But I say all of that to say that it got me to thinking about um, how music does play such an important role in many of our lives. And I always think about him being such a big music fan and a big Coldplay fan, and how he's just so impacted through music and in particular Coldplay. But it got me to thinking about my own love of music and excuse me, and how that music plays has been ministry to me. All kinds of music has been ministry to me. And so I normally listen to a playlist while I'm in the car. And I had a playlist on, and a few of the songs that came out, it was like, it was a curated playlist that was supposed to be, maybe 20 of my favorite songs. And I think it updates every week. So I said, oh, let me hit that. And I'm playing it. And it was just an eclectic group of songs that I had actually tagged as my favorite songs. So it just got me thinking about that. I was like, wow, all these different songs. And every time one of them played, it took me to a time or a place or a feeling. And I just was like, wow, music really is a ministry in itself. Even when, I think a lot of times when we think about music ministry, we think of, non-secular. We think about church music, gospel, Christian, which I love that too. But I also love all other kind of music as well, that when I hear it, it changes my mood. It takes me to a moment, takes me to a memory, and I feel so good or happy or whatever it is. But it was, and in particular, the couple of songs that played were just, it touched my heart. So it was a few songs that played that made me think of loved ones that had passed, but made me think of them in such a good way because that was like a favorite song of theirs that also was a favorite song of mine. So it was just like really, really, it just really changed my whole mood. It changed my whole attitude. Just got me thinking about how much I love music as well, and that music has been such a pivotal thing in my life where, like I said, just today, hearing certain songs made me think of, people that I miss. And then so that brought, memories to me. And then it made me think of, even, some music will bring me back to some past relationships that the relationship may have not overall been the best relationship, but that song brought me back maybe to a moment when things were good, when things were really good in that relationship. Because I think all relationships, personal relationships like that, some point there had to be some good with it, because otherwise what was the point of it? But, so I had certain songs that came with that. It made me think of a point in time in a relationship where, things were really good. And that song just brought me back to that moment in time. And that made me feel really, great and, wonderful to think about those things because I do try to, even in the light of those relationships and stuff that did not go well, I still have moments of where I think of really good parts of those relationships that made me feel good, that I, felt great in, we were good to each other, things like that. So music is just so important, if you like music. Now, some people may not, make any difference to you or whatever, but it just got me thinking about that and how really music overall is a ministry because it can minister to your soul, it can change your mindset, change your attitude, change your outlook, all of those things. And today, listening to that favorite mix where it was just such just such different music. It was some gospel music, there was some rock, there was some really old music from like the Jackson 5 that just always makes me feel good. I mean, that music is really old, but those songs are timeless, and that's the other thing with music. It's timeless. Like I said, I'm listening to songs that are older than me. And I was still going, whoa, that song is great, and it just like I had, like the song had just came out yesterday or something. So, and I'm not a big new music person. So a lot of my songs are that I listen to are older songs and, oldies but goodies kind of thing. Even in, my gospel songs, I don't listen to a whole lot of newer gospel music either. I don't know why. I just don't go and find it. But I think I will though, because there were quite a few artists that came up that I was like, oh, well, what new stuff do they have? So I think I will do that. But just was so grateful, for that. And like I said, these videos are just really they spark, they spark inspiration, they inspire me. And then I talk about what I'm talking about. So so I'll just, again say that music is a ministry. It can touch your soul, it can change, your attitude, your outlook, and therefore your day can change because changing your attitude, your outlook, changes your thoughts and your actions, and then it can change your whole day around or turn that whole day around or make that day better. And I just wanted to say how grateful I am for music today, that we have music and that I love music. And so that's my day 30. And I will see you guys on day 31. Bye.